This last one is a quote that goes, "Look in the mirror, you must first love yourself before you can receive true love from someone else." And this one, I feel like I learned this one, I guess, just this, I'm not good with time, okay? So don't criticize me too hard on this, but like I learned this within, I'd say this last year. I took some time apart, and in that time, and what I'm trying to get around to saying is that when I say look in the mirror, give yourself a hard look in the mirror. Like, you gotta love yourself first before you can truly love someone else fully. And I mean that for real, because I used to not love myself at all, like zilch. Every time someone would say something nice to me, I would always question it, or I'd always be like in disbelief because I would criticize myself so much. And I mean, you just gotta grow out of it at some point, right? So, I mean, I did. God, sorry, I'm not the best at talking sometimes, but like, you gotta fall in love with yourself, I think, before you can truly love someone else fully. Because if you don't love yourself, then you just end up pushing everyone away. You end up getting too caught on your emotions, and then that love just kind of fades away. You stop trying, you know? You stop trying on that person that loved you when y'all first met because, well, you thought that person loved themselves as much as they say they did, but they didn't show it as much. And I mean, actions are louder than words, like they said, right? So with that, I just say always, before you get into your next relationship, or if you're in one now, and you love someone fully, and they're willing and able to hear you and understand, and say, okay, Anna, I will work on this because I really love you and I want this to work out, then they will truly work on themselves. But if you don't see them working on themselves, if they say, like, I don't need to work on myself, I'm so good, then, well, I mean, you know, you lose love for that person. Not entirely quickly, because that's just cruel, in my opinion. And you never fully stop loving them. Oh, I don't. But yeah, you slowly, like, it slowly, sadly to say, it slowly depletes. And so yeah, I don't want any of y'all to go through that. And if you have, and have learned from it, and have fixed your errors, I'm proud of you. But yeah, always, you gotta learn to love yourself before you can love someone else. And I was blind to love for a while. So, well, everyone needs love. Everyone needs someone to love, someone to be with in this world, that they can enjoy and experience life together. And I feel like I was so blind to love before. And I say that in the sense, like, not blind to it emotionally, but blind to it, I guess, visually, since what we see also goes into how we feel. And if what you're seeing doesn't match up with how you feel, then, well, your brain will infer different things and will basically, like jealousy, it will be like, oh, you're looking at her, well then go be with her then, you know. That's what your mind will infer. Same thing with blind love. You fall in love with a person and you're like, this is it, this is love. Then turns out it's not, and then, well, that's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, so love yourself first, because when you learn to love yourself, you learn how to share that love with another person that you truly love. And that's what love is. To love and to be loved.